And welcome. We're here in the nice, wonderful town of Hesperia. A little brisk out, of course, got the jacket on. A lot of cars here. We're going to go look around the swap meet and we'll see something a little different. I figured you guys would come along, check it out. Drove up today in the 61 Beetle, came up the mountain. It did fine. It was in fourth all the way up, 55 miles an hour. It was a pretty steep mountain to come up here, 4,000 feet. So there's a lot of stuff here, a few other cars, mostly Volkswagens though, guys. So it's a Volkswagen shop. So anyway, a nice little Vert here with some wheels on it. That looks pretty nice.
This one's here.
Hesperia. Looks like some of the bus boys came up here, or maybe they're up here already. I don't know. A lot of guys. There's actually quite a few VW people up here. Definitely be some different cars up here. Robert and Craig, I think they camped here last night, so they shoved that one in tight, didn't they? A little Baja Edge. Tell you the name of the shop in a little bit. That's kind of cool. Class 11 or something. Really neat. Hey, look at this motor for sale. Is this from Jeremy? Well, I'll give you his phone number if you're interested. 2054 with dual carbs. Say that's not a bad price, 5,700. Yeah. A lot of pieces on it. Got a nice stainless exhaust. It's a 951 number. There you go. Kind of a nice little swap meet going on. A lot of parts. Probably get some good deals here. Oh, look at that. Whole front end piece. It's always hard to find. Got to be straightened, but even some Chevy parts in there, it looks like to me. Looks like small block Mickey Thompson valve covers. So there's some of that stuff here too. Well, see some little swap meet here.
I'll let you know.
Think see anything you guys want?
I thought I had your number.
Oh, look at that. Late model hood. Can't beat that price. 30 bucks. What are those? Solexes, huh?
Plays or played before or what?
Yeah, then I can get information from.
Look at that. Some old mufflers over there. Oh, that's a buggy muffler. Look at that. Look at that old school dune buggy style dual quiet pack. Down, going down.
75 bucks.
Don't see those around very often. Don't eat it. Take your pick, mirrors. Cool. 10 bucks for a bunch of them. Kind of cool. This guy's got a bunch of Webers.
Like 50 bucks.
Cool. Like that.
No, bro. This guy pulls in the middle of the night. We're out there.
And this guy, yeah, that's you guys.
So
On this bus forever. He's had this thing since he was a teenager. We got a one-wheel kit. That's pretty cool. Did I show you guys this one? It's kind of neat. There's a whole bunch more cars. They're all kind of scattered around, so I'll show you guys a little bit more here. We drove out. This is Craig's new thing. Got this nice high roof with tons of rusty patina. He loves that kind of thing. Pretty cool. Nice one. Pretty nice looking Beetle here. Early 55 or 54. Bus can't get near it because of the music. Hopefully it doesn't demonetize the video. Nice one. Another one here. Nice one again. Those guys that are locals up here. A lot of buses up here. Pretty good. Nice setup there. Figured I'd show you guys a couple of these. There's Chevy here. There's a bunch more VWs, so since I'm standing right here, nice looking Ford 53 to 56 Ford. Take a look at this side, man. That thing's straight as an arrow. Nice looking single cab. Those are cool. Especially put a diesel motor in it. And the Beetle I drove in, I'm gonna skip over since I showed you guys earlier. Nice looking rack on that one. Must be 69 or 70. 69. Somebody mentioned something that the 68 had the finger hole in there. I didn't know that. There's a VW shop back here too, is it? Or just storage area for the other guy? Neat. Baja. Bay window. Nice looking single cab patina. That's pretty cool. Another single cab next to it. We'll look at that one. Like real patina there, man. That's like burnt patina, man. That's cool. Like a sunburn. Really bad sunburn on that one. Guys in Texas like to call it Texas burn. But that looks cool. Alright, it's weird how the top's not as bad. Maybe they changed the gates, or maybe the gates were off of it somewhere while it sat out and just got rusty. Always interesting, the story on them. No seats in here yet, just one seat for driving it. Work on it while you drive it. Nothing wrong with that. Pretty cool. Here's where all the cars are at. Look at that. That's cool. Like Overlander late model. Huh. Pretty cool. Another VW here. Nice looking tent on there. I like those. These are what makes this single cab really neat. It's the tent. To me, if you get hoops in a tent, man, makes one really cool. Press bumper. Look at the Chevy truck next to it real quick. Quick glimpse if you guys saw it there. We'll show you that one too. That looks kind of neat. That's cool. Like a single cab like that. I used to have a whole bunch of these. Man, I had the 55 through 9. I had a panel truck too. So I like these old Chevy trucks. I did a bunch of these. My friend was like, do a Chevy truck. I was like, all right. So I did, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them. Back when I was younger, full of energy. Did one with flames on it. It's a lot of fun. That's Super, man. That's a pretty nice looking Super. Oh, we got a 356 here. Patinaed out, original.
I've got one that's 26.
Money car right here. Look at that. Wow. Just leave it original. Wow, that's neat. Good old 356. Somebody's riding something out here. It's a little bit rebellish out here. It's kind of different. So I think it's nice about here is it's probably a little lower rent, so maybe the shop getting some repairs done is a little cheaper. Here comes a go-kart. We'll film it when it's coming by, maybe. Oh yeah, that she came down from Big Bear. Our Big Bear Lake people came down. It's close by. It's really not that far. You can go up the back way to Big Bear.
Yeah.
And it's not that much mountain drive or anything. Because we're at like, I don't know, about 4,000 feet. And that's like 6,000, so it's a couple thousand feet of mountain. And the road's fairly straight. It's not that bad. So a lot of guys will come over here first, and then they'll go up to the to Big Bear Show when we do that one. All right, guys. Yeah, it's again we're talking to some subscribers up here. Got a lot of people in this area that watch the videos. So yeah, we got wow, this is a nice cowbug style, DKP style. All painted bumpers. Looks really nice. Look at this. Look at this guy coming in. Got a tri-mill on there, straight pipe. Yeah, this one here is slam, boy. It's like, it's got to be on air. It's nice. Oh, look, he's got his. Is that the radio in the glove box? Oh yeah, I guess it is. I like to just put the bring a boom box with me. Just move it from one car to the next. I was crazy into radios back in the day, but now I'm just like, you know, ear protection. Yeah, Nova Super Sport. I got to take a look at that because I have one of those. So we get a little class 11. There's a lot of cool stuff. I mean, this is definitely, that's the two barrel, isn't it? The Wave Run Weber two barrel. Really cool little Nova here. Gonna take a look at it. There's some more VWs ahead again.
Yeah, 'cause they came
A small block in there. Nice.
called
And we got split window. This is a right-hand drive. Split rear glass, 3-fold rag. Switter, is that what that is? Yeah, looks like it. Standard. It's got to be a standard. Huh. Wow. That's pretty neat. Standard right-hand drive splitter. Zwitter. Splitter. So yeah, we got another Beetle here. Oh, this is like a semaphore. A Euro car. Baja. Pretty neat. And he's got, what is that? Heart taillights on it, huh? Wow. Well, they're big lens hearts. That's not the way they work? I don't think so. Something's wrong with that picture to me, but it's cool. I like it. A bus over here. Got the music on over here. Really cool over here. Nice. YOLO Rider. Late model. Watch out for the golf cart. Young kid driving that too. Almost ran me over. That's kind of cool. And the old Manx here. Cool. Kind of got that cool. Looking good. Nice little Carmagia. Really nice. Check it out from this angle. Mustang taillights on here. Cool. That's the kind of thing you do back in the day, put the Mustang taillights on there. Alright, so we'll look around a couple more things here and then bring it back in. A couple more swap meet items I'll show you guys. Look at that, he's got a ragtop roof. Those are cool. Look at this. He's got, what's that, like a barbecue? Yeah, it is. Look. Gas tank barbecue. Give that extra flavor. And then we got all these items here for sale. Like, oh, look at all those lights in there. Kind of I think this is the house swap meet. Look at this, a Coke machine. How about that? Huh. I remember the ones with the bottle you slide out of the little thing. Used to see those in the Midwest a lot, and they would still be using them. Get a bottle of Coke for 25 cents back then, and had to drink it and leave the bottle. That's back in the refilling days. Convertible doors. Cool. Alright, bring you back in a minute. Inside vintage V-dubs, if you guys are going through the Hesperia area and you need parts, breakdown, or something, they're here. Just so you know, it's called Vintage V-dubs, and they're in Hesperia. New location. Look them up. Here, I want to tell you guys about it. And this guy's, I think his dad did the whole thing by hand with just no jigs or anything. He just built this thing. He was like a master wrought iron bender. And I mean, this is crazy. I mean, the hood opens and closes. Okay, it didn't ruin a car. You know, it didn't, just a dash or whatever, probably off a wrecked car. And so it doesn't hurt anybody. And it's just cool. I mean, that's a lot of work to make it all fit and be uniform and centered and all that. All by hand. He bends it, you know, bend it, made it. It's his dad. Your dad, right?
Yeah.
Just an amazing story behind this whole thing. Right-hand drive. It's an amazing car. A couple things to show you on this thing. Each little thing is hearts, and then that's another heart. A lot of people don't notice that. I mean, everything's formed the same, and then each side matches the other side. So he spent, I don't know how many years, 5 years making this thing, or 20 years, I don't know. That was a long time. Piece by piece by piece, and then everything matches one side to the other. And then if you've ever tried to bend this stuff, it is not that easy to bend those solid pieces. And just to try and get it to be shaped the same, and then have the deck lid work, and you know, everything, the hood working, and the dash just unbolts. It's just a really neat car. A lot of uniqueness to it. And he drove it out from Anaheim up here. I mean, I thought I drove from Riverside was a long ways. He drove up from Anaheim, so a lot of people here. A couple more cars over here. He's asking me who builds a decent motor, inexpensive, you know, a pretty good value. And this guy here, Jeremy, I'll tell you, he's been doing it for a while. There's his number. He's been in the VW circuit for a long time. I mean, he's doing motors. He's been doing it for a while now. And so, like, I mean, look at this. What is this? Some of them are new cases. I mean, some of them are... He tries to get stuff with the used case because it's a little cheaper. Some of them are new, some used. And like this thing here, he does all 74s. So he started doing 94s. I was telling him, go to the 94. He goes, no. No, I said go to the 92 thick wall. But the 74 by 94, probably because the case was already open. 110 cam, you know, with the exhaust, 5700. You really, I mean, that's the stainless exhaust, 5700. With no exhaust, 5200. I mean, that's a good deal, and this is his number here. And his motors are good. He does a good job. It's right here. 1776, 100 cam, 3700. You know, you can't. That's so cheap, and that comes with the doghouse fan shroud. You know, it's got all the tin on it. He even has this back one. Probably doesn't come with the exhaust, but maybe it does. I don't know. But you know, you can't buy anywhere else a motor like that for that price. So that's what he's doing. So if you want something like that, something inexpensive that you know is rebuilt and done a good job, he does a good job. He likes to use the 74 cranks now, though. I would say go to the 74. You know, go to the 74 by He also does a 1904 around the same price. You know, you can get dual carbs, you can get single carb on it. He does a bunch of different options, and you can look at that. It's great place to get a motor. So if you're looking for something inexpensive that will work good. You're not going to get a big name guy or anything else. You know, you're going to have the whatever, one of the big guys that does it, but his motors last just as long as anybody's. So anyway, does a good job and can't beat the price. More like a, well, this one was this early? Something really early, I think. I don't know. It's really neat though. Like a real homemade Baja bug dune buggy. These people made back in the day. Another dune buggy out front here, and another Manx, the Manx Club. A really nice one. What he's got in here for a motor? Was this the one that drove in earlier? I can't remember. Doesn't take much from one of these things to really move out. Anyway, cool. Well, guys, super fun show. Great people to hang out with. They even hooked us up with burgers. I just can't believe the hospitality of the shop here. So some good swap meet deals, but I didn't need anything. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.